Thank you very much for always watching our channel. This channel is operated by a pure Japanese-born Japanese person. The core of Japan's appeal lies in its pure spiritual essence. We continue to create and publish content focused on Shinto, primarily to share the spirit of healing and its frequencies with people outside Japan. I usually specialize in Shinto-themed content, creating and releasing healing background music without narration, but this time, I heard about a spot where you can time leap if you go there. This is a video of me actually going to check it out. This information was discussed on a long-established Japanese bulletin board, and I had been interested in it for some time. Quite a few people have actually gone there, but what kind of experiences did they have? Information about things like whether they succeeded in time travel isn't really shared. Unlike Shinto shrines, Fudosan are spots dedicated to Fudo Mayu, a guardian deity of Buddhism. One of the Buddhas of esoteric Buddhism, considered an incarnation of the great Sun Buddha. A compassionate guardian who rescues people from worldly desires and burns away misfortune. Can you really experience time travel in such a devoutly Buddhist land? I wanted to find out for myself, so I decided to go. I hope you can get a sense of what it's really like through this video, even just a little. It's been a while since I started my channel. I'm about to hit 800 published videos. But sadly, the view counts and subscriber numbers aren't growing as I'd hoped, since YouTube's metrics are unclear. I'd be thrilled if you could subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I'll occasionally upload videos like this as special extras. Now, enjoy the show. Is there a spot where you can time leap? Hearing that information, I headed there in early summer 2025. So quiet you could easily miss it, there it was. The location is somewhere in Kanagawa Prefecture. Though within a government-designated city, it's an area where the relaxed atmosphere of the countryside lingers. The main hall and the Maitake shrine stand side by side within the grounds. On the day of my visit, the place was deserted, and a peculiar quietness hung in the air. I do get the feeling something might happen. If it does happen, what will become of us? The rumored spot lies ahead. I'll proceed with a fluttering heart. Stairs leading downward. At the bottom, it feels like you might time leap straight into another world. My son was my companion that day. I told him to help me if anything happened, and then I went on ahead alone. Time leap, I both want to experience it and don't want to. With that bittersweet mix of anxiety and anticipation in my heart, I descend. From the left side of the stairs, I could look down upon the Fudo Mayu statue I sought. Surrounded by dense bamboo, the unique atmosphere deepened. This place is definitely not somewhere you'd want to visit at night. The sound of bamboo leaves rustling only deepens the stillness. At the top of the long staircase, this scene unfolded. A peaceful, bright landscape spread out before me, bringing a sense of relief. Looking back again at the stairs from earlier, the entrance to the Fudosan temple is shaped like this. Entrance signboard. It says, Otaki Fudosan. When will it happen? The feeling grows that it could happen at any moment. The bamboo shoots brought a little warmth. Beyond that, easing my tension. I had just looked down to confirm, but there was a very small, quiet statue of Fudo Mayu. Before paying respects, I survey the surroundings. The terrain could be described as cliff-like. Long ago, it is said a waterfall once flowed here. It was said to be a place where waterfall ascetic practices were once performed. Though the waterfall itself had dried up and was no longer there, the air felt strangely cool. A mysterious and unique atmosphere. It wouldn't be surprising if a time leap happened at any moment. Place your hands together and bow deeply in reverence. With the same respect you would show at any shrine or temple, bow your head. After finishing my visit, I quietly looked around once more. I don't feel any particular change in consciousness. To be honest, I don't understand the sensation of time leaping in the first place. The one who had been quietly watching over my actions all along was the statue of Fudo Mayu from earlier. Japanese Shinto shrines and Buddhist temples are places where even a casual visitor like me feels gently embraced, a place where you sense such kindness. I've been paying attention to changes in consciousness and the environment for a while now, but there haven't been any significant changes. I sensed something's presence, though it was subtle. Since I didn't know when it might happen, I slowly headed back the way I came. This time, I climbed the stairs to the place where my son waits. What if I had shifted to a completely different timeline? During this time, no particular changes in consciousness or peripheral awareness were observed. I looked once more at the statue of Fudo Mayu I had just paid my respects to. It stood there quietly, unchanged. Was it disappointing? Or not? Nothing happened. But it's true I felt an inexpressible sense of relief. Reunited with my son. We headed home with smiles. Yet, this fluttering feeling, even if I couldn't time leap, was genuinely pleasant. Occasionally, I'll also post videos like this, so I'd be thrilled if you'd take a look.